She is perfect for the scene. Just take her words and follow your dreams. Erica, please talk to me. What's the 411? Cause I'm in need. Erica, please talk to me. What's the 411? Cause I'm in need.
This is the one right here, y'all. I'm telling y'all. Listen, justice for Karmelo Anthony. You understand what I'm saying? It's just I jeopardized my whole TikTok. I had a lot of views, followers getting paid, and I don't care. You get what I'm saying? I jeopardized because I feel my life is never about this type of stuff, but I feel compelled now to start following stuff that's happening in every state if I could, right? And talk about these young kids that is in these situations. You get what I'm saying, y'all? And I'm gonna turn this off, right? I'm gonna do this, but y'all, I want you guys to hear the press conference because there's so many people are saying stuff concerning this situation. Even the police say we never put information out there. You have weirdo YT people putting up, accounts on Twitter, Facebook, acting like and giving updates, fraudulent updates at that, y'all. It is sad, distasteful. I don't understand it. I don't care. I'm not letting nobody tell me what to do, how to think, and nothing else of the sort. At the end of the day, someone infringed in somebody's space. And the law states in the stand your ground, you can feel this is an element threat. There were two boys. That boy was at least 130 something pounds, right? Dumb boys was 207 pounds apiece, and it's only alleged that some other people kind of surrounded to try to make this little cult thing, right? They even said that this boy, Carmelo's mother and them was thugs and whatever, and it comes to find out the daddy allegedly got arrested in 2017, y'all. 2017 for sexual assault. I forgot, I'm not on TikTok. Allegedly in 2017. Go look this stuff up, y'all. My thing is, y'all, when I tell you, when you vote for certain things, they think you're going to roll that way. I don't need validation from nobody. See, when you build yourself, can't nobody take you down or tear you down. You understand what I'm saying? At the end of the day, these people didn't know each other. All the autopsy wasn't right. They just put fake narrative to keep the race baiting. And I know it's the Dems. I know y'all want y'all want a problem. Since they want to bite into it, guess what? Pick a side, pick a side, pick a side. Do you understand me? I said, pick a side. You understand? I am tired of all this bull crap. But this is the spokesman for the situation, y'all. I don't know what all this is, but let's go. Let's go.
Give me a thumbs up when it's
Okay, let's go. Coming from one of the horse's mouth. All that internet thugging. This ain't what it is. Yeah, I tell my kids all day, huh, protect yourself. I don't care about none of that.
Okay. Sit. Thank you.
Y'all please like the live, like, share. Thank you.
all righty. We're
Sit
good. All
down.
righty. So real quick, I want to start off by saying real quick that my comments are represented today by the Next Generation Action Network that have been working with the Anthony family from the advocacy standpoint. I'm not the Anthony family attorney. Of course, you know the Next Generation Action Network is no stranger to this line of work. And we have been representing families for the last 10 years from an advocacy standpoint to get to the bottom of the situation. Generation Network since the last past week have gotten thousands of calls regarding this situation and making sure that our organization was involved in this situation because of the growing tension of racism and bigotry involving with the case. I want to start off by saying that I appreciate the deputy chief, John Stretch, from being able to come here to meet with us, as well as the assistant police chief, Darren Stevens. These are two individuals who are currently over the investigation that is currently going on in Frisco ISD. Of course, let's start off in the proper way. I'm Minister Dominique Alexander. I serve as president and founder of the Next Generation Action Network, the largest human and civil rights organization in North Texas. Today, we had a meeting with the leadership of the Frisco Police Department to discuss the matter of urgency in escalating racial threats and bigotry and online hate directed at the Anthony family. Let me be clear, leave their home because of the growing threats towards their safety. Their personal address has been exposed. They have received graphic and racist threats. They are being targeted with violence and simply because their child is in the center of this tragedy. We are here this justice must be fair and impartial and protected from biases. We cannot allow racism and bigotry to divide us. We cannot allow white America to decide when and how Black people can speak up against oppression. We do not pull the race card, we live it. Yes, this case is a tragedy. Anytime a child is lost, we mourn as a community. Our heart goes out to the family of Austin Metcalf, but we do not erase the right of the Anthony family to be protected and heard and treated with dignity. That's why today we spoke with the Frisco Police Department leadership to demand answers. We need to know what steps are being taken to protect the Anthony family, the strategies of the threats that's being spreaded, and how Frisco Police is ensuring that Karmelo Anthony's Sixth Amendment right, fair and public trial, is fully respected. Let's make it clear that absolutely we have the full permission and trust of the Anthony family and authorized for the Next Generation Action Network to speak today. Today in this meeting, we talked about and was able to give them graphic images of what this family has had to deal with for the last couple of days. It is sad. These graphic images not only display children with knives, Black children with knives stuck in their head, the Anthony family's address. We saw when this case first started that people were putting online that when Section 8 was accepted into the Frisco neighborhood, that became the lead of the downfall of Frisco. We have saw so many different hateful images, just hateful things. And the Next Generation Action Network wants to reiterate that Karmelo Anthony has a right to a fair trial, unbiased, and removed of racial hate and bigotry. I want to make it very clear, and I say this from my heart and my own personal reference. If someone wants to say race is not in this situation and shouldn't be, well, I asked all of those people to join me in calling it out. But don't look at Black people and say, don't always play the race card. We don't play the race card, we live it. We live a reality. We also feel that the bond that Karmelo Anthony is on is too high. We do. Because guess what? We've been here when Aaron Dean was arrested. We was here when Amber Geiger was arrested. $200,000. The system, it has a problem in it. Now, what I want to be able to do is ensure, and what we was able to hear today from the Frisco Police Department is reassuring that the Frisco Police Department is doing everything that it can to address the racism and the bigotry. We have saw the police chief, a statement being sent out by the police chief that was false. We have saw a false autopsy report that was false. We have to caution the community to say, hey, we cannot trust everything that is online.
Amen.
The disinformation that is going online is hurting this case, and it has to stop. It has to stop, y'all. As we know it right now, Austin Metcalf and Karmelo Anthony did not know each other. They did not know each other. Let's stop it. They were not at a party together. Let's stop the lies regarding this situation. We also know that both Austin Metcalf, the twin brothers, were on the roster that day to be at that track meet. We also know that Karmelo Anthony was on the roster that day to be at that track meet. We know they both arrived, all of them arrived to this facility via the transportation of Frisco ISD. The lies has to stop, y'all. Far as the legal strategy, I'm not talking about that today because that's not my place. I'm not the lawyer. I think you guys have all had a statement in regards that the lawyers have asked for a bond reduction, and they will release that in the way. We are solely here because where racism and bigotry and hate arises, the Next Generation Action Network will be there and will respond to that hate. We will not allow our communities to go under attack. We know that when people see a white and a black man in an unfortunate situation happen, that race always become a factor in that situation. And it's really because people don't want to really have a conversation about racial reconciliation in this country. In the current climate that we live in, where racism and bigotry is at the forefront, we don't really want to have these conversations. And social media has been a stomping ground for people to be able to launch any disparity that they want to. And so, our heart goes out to all who are involved. The Next Generation Action Network continues to restate that we are here to support this situation based on what we have seen. We want to continue to express Mr. Karmelo Anthony's grounds of where he has displayed self-defense. I think that in the next coming days, as you see the things going out in the courtroom, it will be displayed. But today's meeting was solely about the threats that have been going towards their home and ensuring that there is a fair and impartial investigation going on. And I want the public to know that our organization, along with attorneys, are doing everything they can to make sure that race is not a factor in this case, ensuring and supporting like we've always done. And so I really appreciate the police chief coming to meet with us today to answer all of those questions that we have had. And so at this time, I'll just open it up for questions.
Dominique, what exactly did you ask police to do, and what exactly did they tell you they would do, and is it enough?
Okay, break that down. Just give me that again.
What exactly did you ask Frisco police in your meeting today to do about these allegations of racism leveled against this family? What did you ask police to do about it? What did they say they were going to do about it, and is it enough?
What I've asked them to do is put an additional presence out there with this family around their home. They have ensured that they have had levels of communication, but for the family, it has been hard for them to know and trust everything because of all of the disinformation. And it made it hard for a lot of people to even trust law enforcement in this situation because of what was going on. It was one moment that we thought that the police chief made a statement regarding the case. Then we find out that's a lie, right? The family saw an autopsy report. You know what I mean? Now, at the end of the day, because of my experience and growing up in the funeral home industry, I know that it's impossible to have an autopsy report, you know what I mean, something like that to be released in the matter of 2 days, right? So we was able to dispel that really quick, right? You know what I mean? And we knew that that was never going to be the avenue that the Collin County Medical Examiner would release that information, right? And so it made it very hard. So what we've asked them to do is increase their presence. We've asked them for a direct contact for the family to be able to send them the information that is when they're getting it, you know, that they have a point of contact to be able to do this. You know, their home address has been shared, you know what I mean? The hate, you know, there's a lot of stuff that people are saying in regarding their son that are false. You know what I mean? You would think based on what is online, you would think that Karmelo Anthony is a person who is like, you know what I mean, a hooligan or somebody that doesn't have a home or structure or foundation or all of these different types of things.
Y'all, let me explain something to y'all. These people have 3 Go Be funds, the Austin family. These people have raised $500,000, y'all, through the public. They have raised $500,000. 3 Go Be funds they have had, y'all. My thing is, we holler about we're poor here in America, right? And I get it. If they needed money to help to bury their child, different things like that. Y'all, they got a Go Be fund for the mourning of the family, right? The memories of the family. And also the father has a Go Be fund. What is wrong with y'all? And I get it. And we have to come together as a nation, you know, to help somebody with their defense or help someone bury their child, stuff like that. Y'all, we have people that's homeless. And I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. These folks didn't do one. They did 1, 2, 3. I'm sorry, 4. A matter of fact, honors of and healing for the family, y'all. This is, I don't even know. It's an honor for the Austin, help the family heal. Like the auntie put one up. You get me? Y'all. And like I said, I will get funeral expenses and stuff like that because these young boys' mother was a single baby mama, right? And also the father, you know, he had allegedly had a criminal history of sexual assault, allegedly. Go look it up. The picture all over TikTok, right? Don't know if it's true, but his picture there. The date of arrest is there, okay? So my thing is, I think that what they did was try to get in ahead of the situation to demonize this young little boy, right? But it come out everything was false. Everything was false. You understand me? The young boy had a 4.0 average, right? Nice home, two-parent home. The YT boy, and I say YT because of I have to learn to keep saying it because of TikTok. Broken home. Father somewhere, the mother somewhere else. You understand what I'm saying? These coaches got to stop acting like these children are grown. Stop having them. You're a leader when it's time to play football. When it's not time to play football, you're no longer a leader. You're no security over no tent because these tents belong to the school. Y'all need to sit down with y'all kids. Tell y'all kids about law. All this put your hands up over and over and over conversations y'all say that we need to have. Y'all was 16, 17, 15, and all these ages. I want y'all to stop acting like your mom ain't tell you not to do something wrong and hurtful to somebody. Egos flared up. TikTok, y'all, on my TikTok, 200 and something people plus. First time I ever did a video, it was behind this situation, right? Lost followers because they wasn't right anyway. You hear me? I'm getting new followers. It don't matter. If you want to race bait, you want to call us monkeys and all this other stuff, guess what's going to happen? I'm going to say a lot of stuff that's I know for a fact that's true. You understand me? I don't like bull crap. I don't like BS, y'all. These folks someone has to have a mental disturbance to oppose as anybody and put statements out like they the captain of a police station, y'all. You gotta be sick in the brain to put up Twitter, Facebook pages, right? And then oppose as the captain, chief, whoever he was. You just got something got to be wrong with you. But I'm saying this to say, y'all, we got to stop being so nice, so forgiving. Don't nobody forgive us. They done got us so that we see things through the lens they see now. You feel me? Black on black crime. It's white on white crime just as well. It's white on BOK just as well. Tell me how many people do you actually see that is melon that will go unalive a YT person? It's rare, but they do it all the time. And they call us the most, what they were saying on my live, we're violent. No, y'all the most barbarian people that was on the face of the planet. You understand? And my thing is, stop saying it's not a racial thing. When y'all start calling us out of our name, y'all made it that way. Y'all let the media divide this country once again. Y'all are not good at what y'all do. You understand? And I'm okay with speaking the side. I'm okay with staying on my side. You understand? At the end of the day, I ride for this young boy. And I'm happy. And y'all got to start send me some stuff, anything that's going on in y'all place, like, you know what I'm saying? Please follow me, subscribe to me, whatever. My thing is, I got another situation. It's about a young girl. And I'm finna post some clips of her. And I post a video. I don't know. They two young women, don't know the other nationality of the other person. But they going around stabbing each other, y'all. They don't result into altercation, get it over with. But I understand this young man's position. If everything took place, if they hit him, they did all this stuff, he felt intimidated. Y'all, this boy is 137 pounds. Dumb silverbacks, because that's what they are. They were silverbacks, two of them. And allegedly, not saying it's true, multiple people stood around this boy. You understand? What person that if he intended to do you anything, you would have got poked more than once. And your other brother wouldn't have been able to fled. You get me? Y'all better wake up. That's all I tell you. Y'all better stop being so soft. Our community done got so soft. Y'all forgive anything. Y'all listen to anything. Y'all let these people tell y'all how to think. They be on my live, a 21-year-old boy got on my live. I said, I don't want to hear that. Oh, you got to hear that. What you mean? Get your ass down off my live. You hear me? Get off my live, buddy. My 22-year-old son don't tell me what I got to do. You not going to never tell me what to do. At the end of the day, y'all, we have to be doing some crafting. The women have to mold this thing back together. I know we get mad at our brothers because they come on there worrying about what our hair look like, all that. We don't be worrying about when they get haircuts and getting all that dye and all that. They scared the age and stuff. You feel me? Fake little wigs and stuff because they hair thinning and stuff. We don't say nothing about that. My thing is this, y'all. And I'm finna get off here and I'll be back on here tomorrow because I'm going to look for some stories. You hear me? And I'm going to be talking like about reality TV and everything else. But my focus is on women, black on black, justice for the women, justice for men if there's men out there that's been harmed by even a woman because the women acting hard. I'm keeping it a buck. Y'all acting like y'all the dudes now. Y'all going to have to simmer down. You know, and I know I got my ways stuck in my ways, and it's gonna be a strong man that's gonna have to come. That can be, I can ignore him, he can ignore me, and we can love each other. You feel me? But my thing is, y'all, this thing has been so crazy. This thing has been. When I tell you, if y'all don't wake up, people voted for Trump, and I ain't gonna lie, y'all, he tearing down everything, tearing down, destroying everything right now, right? He going out to all the people that had stole whatever they got going on in that, because that's on that, right? But my thing is, I'm eating, y'all. I'm about to eat. I ain't worried about day problem. I ain't worried about nobody going over the border. That ain't my business. My business is me and my family and the people that look like me now. These folks, I get on live, we all chitter-chatting, talking about, you know, they was talking like, yes, my ancestors came here as slavery. I just don't know why y'all won't let it go. We won't let it go because this. No, and I say, I'm going to tell you, my grandmother was enslaved. Her mother was enslaved. Her mother was enslaved. So I'm trying to understand what group of black folks was the slaves. And I'm not saying that it's not factual, but for what I've been studying, a boat can't come from Africa. And the Europeans came over here in millions, because they overthrow y'all people. But let me get back to that. I'm finna get off here, y'all. Y'all, I am so aggravated. And the reason why I'm so aggravated, because like, I'm just saying that I dedicated my TikTok for stuff like this. For even our own people doing our own people in. We got to teach our kids law, y'all. We just got to teach our kids law. And if they don't have no kids, we just got to help them some type of way. And they got to stop being lazy. Some of them, not all of us, because some of us work 2 jobs, some of us make 3. But we got to learn to find time for our children, y'all. And I understand it'll be a struggle, but we have to figure out what's going on with our kids. We laid and had fun and had them. We have to be more responsible for it. And I'm just keeping it a buck, y'all. You know, you got to have their feelings over yours until they're able to take care of themselves. Then you can let them go and help them. If they fall, pick them back up till they get right. You feel me? Stop taking our hands off our kids. I know we get upset. I know we get drained. I was at a point, my 22, when he was 20. Oh my God. I'm like, what did I do? You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, y'all. We have to try to mold our kids in a way till we teaching them law. We teaching them, if they come in an encounter, don't open your mouth, don't say nothing. I'm telling you, don't say nothing. You can be in the right. One word will change your whole entire life. That's all I can tell you. But I'm finna sign out. I just wanted to put a video so I could put some of it up on my TikTok, bring some more attention to YouTube, get my following up on YouTube or whatnot, you guys. Appreciate y'all. 43 first time on this mug. Like I came on a little earlier, but I gotta understand the needs for y'all so I could be able to display it on here. You feel me? We gotta stand in solidarity. And this is one time I feel it. Y'all, I'm gonna tell you this one more thing. Saturday we didn't march because they had nothing to do with us. They want us to be the face of everybody's problem. I ain't the face of nobody's problem but ours from this day on, okay? It's about us at the end of the day. We don't owe nobody no explanation. We don't got to yell and scream at them or nothing. I'm hoarse right now because last week on YouTube, I'm on them. I don't care. You feel me? They report me like 30 times. They gave it right back. You know why? Because I ain't talking about politics. You feel me? So I'm just letting y'all know. Talk to y'all kids about law. Make them understand law to the fullest. Tell them don't argue with these people. They want their license registration, give it to them. They ask you where you going. I can't talk without an attorney, sir. They try to threaten them. Say, sir, if I'm being detained for what reason? I say I have a lawful right not to speak. I have the lawful right. If you need something, I will give it to you. Wherever I'm going, we pay for the roads and the streets to be able to drive whichever way we want. It's none of your business. Y'all got to start teaching y'all kids about the law aspect because the schools make our children be doers and not thinkers, y'all. Our schools, again, they took everything from us. We did nothing. Nothing. Y'all got to stop beating. We got to stop beating each other up. We got to stop loving people that don't love us. It's like y'all love. Like, you know how you have a bad relationship and you keep going back to it because the drama part of it just drilling for you. Y'all, we've been doing this a long time. We got to cut the umbilical cord on that. We should be able to gracefully live our life in peace. We ain't asking for much. We want peace. That's it, you know. But y'all have a great night. Thank y'all. Please like the live. Please subscribe. I'll be back on here. That's how I'm rocking. You hear me? That's how I am rocking, y'all. At the end of the day, thank you. Y'all have a great night. Tune out.